Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Retta with Infinite Healing. Today we are here for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Soul Journey reading. The purpose of the Soul Journey reading, and I'm sorry that I haven't said it before because this is now the third video, but the purpose of the Soul Journey reading is to see what healing the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine needs to do to come into union with one another. Or what healing they need to do while already in partnership with one another. So that is the purpose of this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Soulmate journey. It is to either keep you on the path of your soulmate or to lead you to the path with your soulmate. So that's why sometimes we have two energies where we have singles and we have couples checking in, right? All right, so let's see what is going on for the Divine Feminine. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for calling me here. I just ask to be in full alignment with you. Thank you so much for the head tingles. I just want to be in full alignment with you. Use me as a vessel so that I may communicate clearly with the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine about what healing needs to be done to lead them closer together, to keep them in union. I thank you for allowing people to come to my channel. I thank you for using me. I thank you for your divine love, your divine grace, and your divine protection. In your great name I pray. Ashe. All right, Divine Feminine, let's see what's going on. One more shuffle. Let's see, what is going on, or what does the Divine Feminine need to know? Divine Feminine, you have two cards. My imagination attracts all cooperative relationships. My imagination attracts all cooperative relationships. The universe and all physical and non-physical players in it is responding to vibrations that you are offering. And no distinction is made between vibrations that you offer as you observe and vibrations that you offer as you imagine. If you will simply imagine your life as you want it to be, all cooperative components will be summoned. And even more importantly, all components that are summoned will cooperate. It is law. The experience you have with others is about what you invoke from them. So, Divine Feminine, you need to be in the space of imagining. You need to be in the space of calling in, of manifesting, of attracting, right? The law of attraction is what you're working on. So if you are seeking things in your relationships, whether that be partnerships at work, relationship that you're in, romantic relationships, relationships in your family, whatever these relationships are, if you want change to happen, if you want to see something happen, then you have to imagine that thing happening. So if you want your relationship to be healed, then you have to start imagining that your relationship is healed. If you're observing that your relationship is not healed, I smell a dog. So does somebody have a dog? Is it raining and your dog is wet? It's weird. But if you are observing that your relationships, that your partnerships are not healed and that they're toxic, and that's all you're observing, that's all you're thinking about, that's all you're calling in, that's all you can attract because that's all you're vibrating at. But if you can start imagining new situations, if you can start imagining new possibilities, well, then those have to come in, and they will come in, and everything that's coming with it will cooperate with the vibration that you've sent it out in. Okay, the vibration that you are now operating in. Your second card is my relationship will change when my vibration changes. And this is what we're talking about. So if you are in your relationships, in order for your relationships to get better, you have to get better. Your vibration has to change. And one way for your vibration to change is to change your mindset, or the way for your vibration to change is to change your mindset. You are living in the time where fewer people will attempt impossible task of pushing the unwanted far enough away that they will be left with only that which is wanted. So in your head, you're going to push away you're going to push far, far away from what you don't want to what you do want. So much so that you're thinking majority or only about the things you do want, and never or less likely to think about what you don't want. It is the time when more people will come to the realization that what they have been seeking is not a change in the behaviors of others or the world outside of them over which they have no control, but instead an understanding of their own vibrational relationship with Source, over which they have complete control. You have control over yourself, and you have control over how you operate, how you vibrate. So it is about taking responsibility for yourself, doing the work yourself, changing your mindset yourself. Let's see what's going on for the divine masculine. So divine feminines, you need to start shifting your perspective. You need to start focusing on what you want, focusing on your own vibrational frequency, and allow everything else behind it to fall into place, okay? Because everything else has to cooperate. It is the law of attraction. Divine masculine. I intend to see the best in everyone. Divine masculine is still working on this. I believe this came out in the last reading. I intend to see the best in everyone. You can never consistently motivate anybody to anything, but when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, now you are a part of the inspiration you see. Have you ever had that experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? What's going on, divine masculine? Hold up. Somebody's a stutterer and someone's moving quickly. That was crazy energy just now. I couldn't stop myself. I'm going to read this card over, divine masculine. Divine masculine needs to slow down. Okay? You can never consistently motivate anybody to anything. But when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, which is the aligned signal, now you are a part of the inspiration you see. Have you ever had that experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? Do you not shine in ways you've never shined before? Do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? So divine masculine this week is still focusing on seeing the best in themselves and seeing the best in other people. Everything is about our thoughts. Everything is about what we attract. Divine feminine, you have to know that changing the vibration around you starts with changing the vibration within you. Divine masculine, you have to begin to trust in people, to trust, to know that you're safe. You have to make the effort to see people in a brighter light. Okay, you have to work on seeing the good in people. I think I'm just going to pull one of these cards for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Messages for the divine feminine. Ooh. Let's see, for the divine, thank you. Divine Feminine, air magic. Are we not surprised to see air magic? We're talking about the law of attraction here. And we're talking about vibrations. We're talking about your thoughts. Air magic. I'm actually going to read from this. There's something I'm not getting. Spirit said that real quick. No, read. I'll never read from this. Air magic 44. Okay, fast forward this part if you don't want to see me look for the page. Air magic. Without air, there's no life. But unlike the earth element, which is solid and obvious, the element of air is it's harder to visualize. You cannot, after all, hold a chunk of air in your hand, the way you can a rock. So we often use something else to symbolize it, like a feather or incense. But that doesn't make it any less vital an element than earth, or any less powerful, as anyone who has ever lived through a hurricane will tell you. Embrace the power of air with every breath and send your appreciation out on the breeze. Gratitude and thanks. And Sarah, gratitude and thanks. Isn't this a beautiful card, y'all? I love this card. And send your appreciation out on the breeze. Action. There is a simple way to connect with the magic of air, and you do it all the time, breathing. But instead of breathing without conscious effort, take a few moments to sit and really be aware of the air moving in and out of your lungs. Feel the power you draw in and out every breath and the cleansing that carries away what you don't need as you exhale. Remember, the unwanted divine feminine is what you do not need, is what you're letting go. So that is being carried out. If you want, visualize the breath coming in as one color, yellow for instance, and the breathing going out as another, gray, as it takes away negativity. Be sure to say thank you to the element for its gift. That's why I needed to read it. So you needed to know what to do. And that's what you need to do. Divine feminine. Focus on your breathing. Breathe out what you don't want. Breathe in what you do want. Or you can just focus on colors. You can breathe out black, gray. You can breathe out gray. And you can breathe in yellow. You can breathe in pink. You can breathe in green. Breathe in red, okay? And be sure to say thank you. Let's see what's going on with the divine masculine. Divine masculine. Divine masculine, speak your mind. Meditation for clarity. And I'm going to read for the divine masculine as well. Y'all, this is different. So there are definitely deeper messages in here because I am being told to read, and I normally don't read, but I think it's the... What is this? Speak your mind, 51. I think it's the action part. 51. Speak your mind. The element of air. So there's a lot of air here. The element of air rules over speech. Probably because our words are carried out on our breath. Go ahead. Try holding your breath and speaking at the same time. Many of us have had a hard time saying what it really is on our minds. We either hold back from speaking because of insecurity or fear of causing a fuss, or we speak too freely or clumsily, never quite managing to say what we want to the way we want it to come out. Open, honest communication is hard, but is also the cornerstone of all good relationships, whether personal or professional. So It is worth making the effort to get it right, no matter how difficult that might be. That might... That might be. Here's your action. If you are having trouble speaking your mind, try practicing in the mirror or with a friend you trust. You are going to, if you are going into a difficult situation where you will need to be speaking, ask the element of air to lead you its power and feel. I'm sorry, y'all. You see what happens every time I come back to the divine masculine? Divine masculine, yo, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. You're rushing. You're moving so quickly. Maybe you see something in somebody and you see the best in them, because it says I intend to see the best in everyone. Maybe you see the best in somebody and you are rushing. You're like, oh, I gotta get this person, so I'm gonna do this, and this. But you're moving too fast. Okay? Maybe if you just speak your truth, speak your mind to this person, it will ease up a lot of the confusion or whatever you have inside of you. All of this rocky energy, this, I don't know what the heck. Okay, I'm gonna go back. If you are going into a difficult situation where you need to be speaking, ask the element of air to lend you its power and feel that power with every breath you take. Okay, so divine masculine, I think maybe there is a conversation or something that's about to happen. This could be with the divine feminine. This could be with a karmic, but there's something that's about to happen, a conversation that's about to happen that's going to provide clarity. Perhaps you're having a hard time seeing the best in this person, or you really see the best in this person. So if you can't see the best in this person, then it's making you pull away from this person. But if you can see the best in this person, then it's pulling you even closer to this person. You're like really highly attracted to this person. And you just need to chill. Just calm down, okay? Take a break. Do some breathing, right? Air magic. Ask the element of air to lend you its power so that you can speak and communicate clearly. Okay. That was a lot, man. My throat is actually kind of burning. Let's see what is going on with the divine feminine. The divine feminine. Recovery is happening with the divine feminine. She's learning to change her mindset, so she's taking a break. Might be having a lazy day today, divine feminine, the day that you watch this video. No what? No what, Spirit? Thank you. It's up to you. No one else is going to do this for you. It's up to you, divine feminine. No one's going to change your mind for you. No one's going to put in the work for you. You have to put in the work yourself. No, magic is not this thing where you make it all up and it's pretend. You actually have to put in the intentions and the effort behind it. You have to put in the effort. You have to put in the work. It's all up to you. Okay, so after this period of recovery, make a decision. What are you going to do, divine feminine? How do you want to live your life? The divine masculine needs to work on forgiving himself. Get forgiving the divine feminine. All right, so here's what I'm hearing, divine masculine. And I'm sorry because I'm not even showing you on your cards. And divine feminine, divine masculine, you're both being told to speak to your angels. But for the divine feminine, we have recovery, no, and it's up to you. So During this time, divine feminine, take this time to breathe out. Okay, take this time to just relax for a second. I feel like all this talk about changing your mindset and changing your vibration and changing your vibration is causing you a lot of stress. Nothing will change if you don't put in the work to change it. It's all up to you. So if you want the answer to be no, then the answer is no. But Spirit wants you to know that it's up to you. If you give up before you even try, then you're the reason why it didn't work out. You can change your vibrational frequency. You just have to put in the work to do it. Divine masculine, it is very unlikely that you will heal a relationship with a previous lover. I'm feeling like you're having a really hard time seeing the best in this person. It's unlikely it's unlikely you have, these are the cards that you have, divine masculine. You have the forgiveness card and you have the unlikely card. So it's very unlikely that this partnership that you are in will be healed. Okay? That it will be reconciled. And it's just because of the way you see this person. Someone has really done a number on you, I would say. Maybe taken advantage of you. And it's unlikely that person will have the opportunity to do that again because you've changed. You definitely forgive this person and there's been a huge amount of growth because of it. Or you will forgive this person and there will be a huge amount of growth because of it. But I don't see you getting back together with this person. And the reason why is because I see that this person has called you a tower moment, but somehow this tower moment has led to your victory because you're learning to speak your truth during this time, divine masculine. Let's see, what do we have for the divine feminine? Ooh, divine feminine coming into union with herself. Okay, I love it. Stepping into her empress energy. So it is up to you, divine feminine, and you will choose to raise your vibration. You will choose to get in communication with your higher self. You're going to put in the work to do it because you know who you are. So you're going to take this time to recover, which you should. Absolutely, you should. And you should take this time to give to yourself, to overcome your devil energy. Yes. Okay? To move away from your fears, to say, I ain't giving into my fears, okay? I'm giving into the love of myself, though. I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. I'll sit on my throne comfortably, okay? But I will not give into fear. I won't let it hold me back. The divine masculine celebration, whatever you are releasing is bringing you to your 9 of Pentacles because you, wow, divine masculine, okay. Divine masculine, let me tell you a story. Tell you a story about the story you already know. Divine masculine, you are in this in-between, right? Because you can see people for who they are, but you also want to see the best in people. And that's how you stayed in whatever this partnership is that has led you to it being very unlikely that you and this person will stay together. But that's actually a gift. That's actually a celebration because it brings you into unison with spirit. It's a celebration because you have learned to forgive, but to not hold a grudge against people. So you have forgiven this person for all that they have done, and it has led you to your 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you are reaping the harvest of all of your hard work because this was a lot of healing that you've had to do. You've grown so much. This person was very deceptive towards you. That's why it's unlikely that you two will get back together, because you see them for who they are. But this has fueled your fire to only do better and to only be better in life, to be a better person. So even though it may have looked like, you know, this was weighing you down, it really just puts you on your King of Pentacles shit, okay? It was a burden for a long time. You might have been in this cycle for 10 years, or whatever, but it was a long cycle, a heavy burden that you were carrying with this relationship. But all this relationship did was excel you to where you're supposed to be, okay? So I definitely see healing happening between the divine feminine and divine masculine. The divine feminine is working on raising her vibration to that Empress energy. Divine feminine, you may be seeing 111 a lot. You're working on overcoming your codependency issues, overcoming, I'm hearing a lot of codependencies, and perhaps that's why you need to raise your vibration. Right? That's why you need to fix your relationships, because you need to fix it with yourself. That's that recovery, right? You're going to be leveling up. And the divine masculine, I see you speaking your truth, stepping into your Emperor energy. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't come out. Stepping into your Emperor energy. I'm feeling like for both, right? Because it's underneath the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling like both the divine feminine and divine masculine has just gotten to a point to where they surrender to the Most High, to where they're just like, you know what, all this pushback that I'm doing, all of this resisting that I'm doing is actually not helping me. And so since it's not helping me, like, you know, I'm gonna just let it go. I'm just gonna give in. I'm just gonna give in. So these are for my divine feminine, divine masculines that are in a love partnership. I'm actually going to clean these up. Okay, because that was your healing message. That was separate, which I really, really loved, because that was focusing on what, even if you are in a love partnership, even if you are in a union, you still have your own personal healing that you need to do, right? You should never forget about yourself. And so that's what came up. But now what I want to do is I want to do for my divine feminine, divine masculines that are in a relationship, what relationship advice you can get from Spirit to help you in your union if you are in a union. I'm also being told to go get another deck. So just give me a second. Got it. All right, let's see. That's what happens when you don't listen and you have to wait. Gonna see if I can get one or two more. Okay, last one. Okay. Ooh, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Ooh. We got honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So my divine feminines and divine masculines who are in a union already. This is true love, right? Enjoy time with one another. You are both highly attractive right now, and I'm getting that card that says self-love, like you're more attractive, like your what is it, your independence makes you more attractive or something like that. I'm getting that type energy though. It's like, because you stand so firmly on your own, you both are just so in love with one another. Like you're amazed by each other's strengths. Yeah, and so you're being told this weekend to express your love to one another. You know, you really care about this person. Show them how much you care about them. Go ahead and make the effort to let this person know how you're feeling, how attracted you are to them, okay? Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on for my divine feminine, my divine masculines, in a love partnership. No. Divine union. Let's see, what information do we have for the divine masculine and divine feminine who are already in a sacred union to keep them together, to stay on this soul journey. Oh, yes, y'all love each other very much, okay? And this king is very protective of you, honey, okay? There is somebody who is very, first of all, you guys are very attracted to one another. Like the fire that you two have for each other is crazy, is deadly, okay? It's mad strong, okay? Very passionate about one another. Always touching and holding one another. Or if that's not what you're doing right now, I feel like, but you're so attracted to this person that you just can't help it. The masculine in the relationship is very protective of this queen. Yeah, he wants to take care of her. He wants to give her what she needs. And she loves it. She enjoys sitting in his, in his presence, under his protection. She likes it because she knows that where she is weak, he is strong. That where she can be vulnerable, that he will always be there to hold her and console her. So this is a very deep connection. He feels her pain, she feels his pain. You guys are really intertwined with one another. Yeah, you guys are really intertwined with one another. You guys are really intertwined with one another, but there is some disconnect. And it's coming during encounters, sexual encounters. There is this pullback. And it might be the divine feminine pulling back, pulling away. Even though she feels really secure and really safe with this person, there is something holding her back. Something she's not opening up to. Wow, but you got the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like in the past, divine feminine, you have had people play behind your back. And so you've had to move on away from these people. And now you're not sure about this new lover, right? But you have the Lover's card right here. And it's crazy because you really care for this person. Like you're always thinking about him, but you feel like there's something that you're not seeing. You feel like he's treating you the same way people treated you in the past. When really, he is all about you, divine feminine. Okay, he is all about you because he's your true love. He ain't going nowhere because he can't see himself anywhere. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So we had Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Now we got the Emperor showing up. Your divine masculine wants you to know that they really love you. So much so. They love you so much. Oh, hold on. Okay. Your divine masculine wants you to know that they love you so much. They enjoy looking at you. They enjoy touching your hair. They're thinking about you all the time. When they're with you, it's crazy. When they're with you, they're thinking about you. When they're away from you, they're thinking about you. You are constantly on this person's mind all day, every day. They just enjoy everything about you. Okay, this emperor just sits and thinks of you all the time, and he's also thinking about, the good times. This emperor is low-key obsessed, though. I ain't even gonna lie, and is making a judgment call. Hold up. Okay, so that took a weird turn, but the divine masculine, the divine masculine really wants to give you the magic stick. Okay, really wants to be tied to you, start a family with you. It's a little obsessive, actually. It's kind of like this person wants to do this quickly. The divine masculine giving off heavy energy, but he also might be leaving somebody in the past for that. Might be leaving a Queen of Swords in the past, might be leaving somebody behind, and it's going to cause a lot of heartbreak. But this Queen of Wands doesn't mind. And you know what? That would make sense. Because in the reading that we were just doing, I was saying that this divine masculine wants to see the best in everybody, but there is somebody who they might be working away from, and this might be the person they're walking away from because they don't trust this person. They forgive this person, but this person has caused pain to them. And so they're moving on somewhere else, and this other person is not going to be happy. They're going to miss their relationship very quickly. But I feel like the divine masculine already knows this because they were trying to trick. This person was trying to trick, this third party person is now tapping in, was trying to trick the high priestess, but the high priestess has the knowledge, has keys, so nothing went unhidden. Okay, has spirit guides watching. So if you try to do a love spell on somebody, third party, I'm feeling love spell from this card. If you try to do a love spell on somebody, it did not work. All you did was throw your divine masculine into the arms of their divine feminine, okay? You made this person stop coming towards you, and it ended your stability with them, and it started stability with someone else. It made them start thinking like, wait, is this right? Yeah, you led this person right to the Empress. You led this person right to the Empress, third party, whoever you are. But the divine feminine and divine masculine are in love right now, okay? So that is all I have for the divine feminine and divine masculine. I don't think Spirit has any other messages out. I think that's all. I think that's all we had to say. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Soulmate journey reading. Join me again on Friday. That's when I'll post again. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Bye.